Hey, what's up guys? This is TRG Gaming, and welcome to today's video. We're going to be starting off by going into a game against Crew Alexandra here. As you can see, we're at home to them, and our lineup is unchanged from the last game. They start off by passing the ball around the back, 1-2, 1-2, just literally trying to fit in a bit of space, but I'm hoping that we can sort of deny them opportunities. But straight away, as I said in the last episode, my right back and left back need replacing, like massively replacing very quickly, because it's getting out of control how easy it is to get past them and how easy it is to just tap the ball across. We managed to avoid conceding from that corner as well. And as it says, Marvin Sordell scored 3 goals in the last 3 games, even though that was just in one cup game, but still. He's in a bit of form. He's having a few chances, and he's slotting a few away. I can't complain. Not a bad little striker to sign up. We tried to put him through there, but they just block off our defense. Our offense, sorry. And yeah, again, they've got this like passing style where they just sort of pass it out wide, and they try to find that little bit of space and destroy us a little bit. But I seem to have it covered. But I keep saying this, and I really need to do it. I think I'm going to be doing this in the next episode, getting a new right back and left back with a bit more pace and a bit more strength. I might see if I can get maybe Yedlin on loan, but I think he's on loan to Southampton, not Southampton, Sunderland, so I'm not entirely sure. But I'll try and see if we can get somebody on loan to try and rectify these issues, because they need sorting big time before we start really conceding some awful, awful goals and start losing some games, which I ideally don't want to do. But I mean, Elliot Parish, I'm looking to bring in another goalkeeper, but he hasn't actually done that bad for us. Like, realistically, he saves 90% of the shots, and he's not actually a bad keeper, but he's just not he's not right for my team. Like, he's more of a backup goalkeeper. He's not a first choice. He's no Sam Walker or Tom Heaton or I can't really think of any other young English keepers. Well, obviously Jack Butland and Joe Hart, but you know, I'm not gonna. Well, I might one day sign Joe Hart or Jack Butland in this series, but it's not like it's gonna imminently happen, is it? Like, those two clubs are probably going to be wanting 20 mil plus, and I've barely got a million to play with in the transfer market. But what I'm going to be doing is setting up the youth system in a couple of places and seeing what we can find there, because like last couple of career modes I've done just by myself, I picked up a couple of young players who went on to be like 89, 90 rated players after a couple of seasons of training, which I think is a cheap, easy option for this series, especially as a team that doesn't have a lot of money. And as you can see, Marvin Sordell is going straight through. His dribbling and pace is impeccable. I really, really do like this guy. I mean, I could do with another striker just in case he gets injured, but I'm not going to complain. As you see, he just runs at them, and like, he doesn't give up. He just carries on running, which is absolutely excellent for this team. Like, I cannot complain about him at all. Like, by far, in this team, he's my favourite player to play with. Him and Monocure. Monocure's not bad either. I like playing with him as well. Like, he's not a bad little cam. He can really help out the team. Also, off topic, as I put in my first video, if any of you are a Pokemon gamer on the 3DS, leave your friend code in the comment section. I like trading with people. I've got lots of things to trade, so you know, sign me up, man. As you see, the first half like wasn't exactly the best of first half, so we'll hope to rectify this in the second half. And we're caught offside here. Marvin Sordell caught offside. As I said, I can't fault the guy. Like, every attack that comes along for this team, he's involved in it. And yeah, he is the first choice striker. He's the one up front on his own, but he's always involved in it. Like, he's really, really trying to get involved. As you see, I tried to put him through there, but Crew's defense just stops you every time. And that's what I'm finding with the League One teams. Their defenses against this team are really, really good. But I hope we can change it. And as you see, we go into half time, it's 0-0. Apparently Marvin Zordell didn't even get a shot in that game. I'm pretty sure he did. So we go into half time. Let's get straight into the second half and get this going. See if we can change the gameplay. Harriet picks up, sends it through to Vincent Young. He cuts past one, cuts past two. Oh, he's going through. Oh, what a fucking goal. I've been complaining about this left back and right back positions all day. But if he starts doing things like that on a regular basis, I ain't fucking changing him. That was a brilliant, absolutely brilliant goal. Like, cut through too, and that's something you expect your wingers to do, not your fucking left back who's terribly rated, terribly young. He has got a bit of potential, but not a lot. I want to see if we can hang on to this lead and get through the end of the game like this. But now, Crew are really starting to add the pressure to us. Harrier picks it up, chips over the top to Monicule. Monicule is through. Oh, that last ditch tap. And that's what I mean with Crew. You very rarely, like with League One side, you very rarely get that opportunity to go straight through. Like there is some issues with that one. Like it's not they're overpowered because if I took, say, a BPL team into this, they'd probably annihilate Crew. Well, I hope they would, statistics wise. Like most players in Crew are probably not over 65, whereas most players in any BPL team are 75 plus. But you know what I mean? Like for a League One side, they are tight, and that was a nice clearance by them. There's half an hour left in this game. I want to see if we can break what they're doing. Vincent Young with a throw on, taps it through to Edwards. Edwards taps it through to Massey, and that's what I mean. Like that last ditch challenge, they're always there ready for it. We're gonna make some substitutions, or no, we're definitely gonna make some substitutions. I think we're gonna bring on, I can't say his name, but he's gonna replace Monicule. No, he's gonna replace Edwards. Sorry. Ambrose is gonna go left mid. He's not great, but he can hold the ball up. And we're gonna replace one of the centre backs to keep their fitness up. Alright, let's get back into the gameplay. And like, this is what I mean. They're ready on the counter attack to just hit you. But I think we can clear this. Oh, that fucking last moment tap away. I mean, if that striker got anything on there, that's probably going in the back of the net. Nice little 1-2. And like, that's what I mean. Marvin Sordell won't stop running. But their defense just gets that little nudge in, that little tap, that little fuck you, you're not going through thing. And that's something that's affecting my gameplay. But as long as we pick up the wins, I can't complain. Because we can always improve this team. I mean, I was looking to bring in a striker from the BPL on loan, like Thierry Ambrose from Manchester City. I mean, he's got high potential, and he's a very low rate and very cheap on wages, only on like 3k a week. But, you know, he is somebody we can look at. As we go through, nice little 1-2. He's going to try and push it through. Sordell's through on goal. Let's see if we can cut it across. No, that's what I mean. Look, every time they've got that last little ditch, I'm just going to stop you, fuck yourself movement. And it's really, really hard to beat. I mean, Vincent Young in this gameplay managed to do it, but like, you just can't constantly do it because they have the players back, but they have the players forward to make the attack. But as you can see, we've improved our passing from the first game where we lost 2-0 to Barnsley. I mean, my God, we've improved since that game. Sordell tries to put him through, and that's what I mean. Like, if that was a BPL centre mid, that would have been in the back of the net any day of the week. But it wasn't, because they're just not quick enough and not good enough, some of them. But we can improve this, and this is something I'm going to be looking to do in this series because, you know, come the third season, I'm hoping we're going to be in the Premier League fighting for survival, and we're going to need a decent team. But I think I'm going to take this guy through with us. Like, I'm hoping to improve his ratings. I mean, I need to improve his physicality so much, so I'm going to be looking to doing that in the training sessions. Because you put him through one-on-one, he'll go and tap it in. But if you have that last ditch defender on him, he's not going to do it, and that's something he does struggle with. So I'm hoping we can rectify that. We get 1 minute of added time. Let's see what we can do with it. Tapo. Oh, that's what I mean. The only problem with Sordell is he doesn't really win a lot of headers, which is something I kind of like in my strikers. I like somebody that can go through, but they can win a header. So, like, for example, Daniel Sturridge would be a perfect striker for me. And so the game ends 1-0. We take 3 points. Nice. We're up to 4 points in the league now. Hopefully in the next episode we'll get up another couple of points. I think we're going to try and do like 3 games per episode now once we're out the transfer window, which I think would be absolutely brilliant for this. Oh, Blackpool drew 1-1 with Chesterfield, and Southend drew 2-2 with Barnsley. Nice. Swindon Town picking up that 2-0 win against Scunthorpe. So yeah, I want to see the strikers. Sordell in the Capital One Cup as top striker with Antonucci from Leeds. And I'm going to see where we are in the table. So we're 15th, we're -1 goal difference, 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. That's not too bad, I'm not going to lie, lads. We'll get a bit of training in beforehand. I want to ideally get Sordell up to 70 by the end of the season so that he doesn't struggle in his first season. And this defender that I've got, who's 57 rated, I think I've got a lot of potential with him. I think I can get him up to about 65 by the end of the season. I'm going to simulate all and see if we pick any growth up. We do in terms of stats, but not in terms of overalls. And our transfer offer gets accepted from Fulham for Bentinelli as a goalkeeper. I mean, I really like this guy. I liked him during my Fulham career mode because I do random career modes offline that you guys won't see because it's just piss around. I try to improve players and see what I can do. I'm gonna offer him an important first team player and see where we get. Oh, he declined it. Fuck. I think he wants first choice keeper. Anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of the episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see ya.